we are about to start our final 11 tribal council. Should be a very interesting one. We will see how this ends up going. We just played Touchy Subjects. Katrina won immunity. We'll see. And we'll have so many good questions based off what happened in that challenge. So we'll see how this goes. All right. I am going to bring them all in. Hello, hello. Welcome, Final 11, soon to be Final 10. Katrina, gotta start with you. Touchy subjects. You won immunity. You had some words at the last tribal council. Based off, yeah, just a little bit. Based off kind of the particularly reacting to the Travis vote that was in the other group. So you were pretty public with that. Does that make you a little scared tonight?
I think I got a little too heated, and I didn't realize how each person that took out Travis, how individually they felt attacked or whatever, and felt like several people came to me and was like, "Well, here's why I did it," and I'm just like, "You don't have to explain it to me. I just needed to get it off my chest." And because I'm really it's not about the individual people who did it. It's more about the fact that I'm the last one from my season, and Travis was my homie G. We were really good, friends, and I feel a little bit you saw all this stuff come up tonight. My name was only mentioned on one, which was bitter, and then the second most chats because I made a chat that got publicly leaked, or not publicly, privately, but everybody actually knew about it. Yeah, so I feel like my game is a complete wreck and mess, and I don't know who to trust. I'm just trying to see because it's like the same thing that we hear on every tribal. Oh, I'm not getting a name. I'm not getting a name, and then you get a name 5 minutes before the video comes, and you're just like, is that really the name? So I don't know what the fuck these people are doing. I love every single one of them, and every time there's a bad question on that thing, I think I don't want to answer that about these people. I might like y'all a lot, but y'all are confusing the fuck out of me.
So, Melissa, would you echo that statement? Are people not dropping names until right before tribal?
Yeah. I actually, every fucking time I thought people just aren't talking to me, but it turns out nobody's talking to anybody.
Topher, what would you say, is there any advantage of dropping a name right before tribal versus planning something in advance?
I don't said advantage. I think he said it on purpose. I think people are scared of advantages and leaks, and you've seen plans not go through and they completely blown up. I don't know. I just think people, the less time you give a plan to blow up, I think it's fun.
Okay. Because sometimes it is legit, people just are not talking about names, but then sometimes it is someone's got an agenda here, someone's trying to execute their agenda, and timing is everything. Sometimes it is the last name you hear. Veronica, I do have to go to you tonight. So you just lost in the tiebreaker, but you were the subject of a lot of responses, almost entirely negative. Some highlights of this, include most manipulative, biggest snake, or some other good ones. Think you're running the game, but actually running the game, so I guess that's positive. Going in, who did you not want to see when this cast was revealed? Playing too hard, most advantages, and most alliances.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
I love the love. Guys. It's a game, I don't take anything to heart. So it is what it is, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
But it's alright.
Mike.
To say.
Mike, you got probably the second most responses and also got mostly negative.
Yeah, when you have the villain season, let me know.
We'll see. You know, and I'll be honest, Mike. A lot are calling out your gameplay. Like a lot say you shouldn't be labeled an all-star. They forget you're playing the game. They think you're the GOAT being dragged to the end. Most likely to be a 0-vote finalist. Don't deserve to make it this far. How do you feel about that?
Well, to everyone, I want you all to know there's no hard feelings. You're all still my friends. I understand it's just a game, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But I do want you all to know that I am trying my hardest to survive.
Yeah. You know, there is a strategy of touchy subjects. How people answer is not always honest. Sometimes people are doing it to try and manipulate different answers, and sometimes there usually is one or two that get ganged up on. Yeah, Mike?
Also, I'm not the type of person who take things personal. Like, it's all just a game, it's all for fun, so I know you all don't really mean those questions. It's just Primetime Mike, not in real life Mike.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we're playing a silly children's game.
I feel the same way,
Eric,
Mike.
I'm going to turn to you. Questions you got tonight, or who would you trust to rescue from Bowser's Castle? Who's most likely to be casted on the actual Survivor show? But you also got the death question. Who do you want to see burnt alive by Bowser's fire breath? So they trust you, but then they also want to see you dead.
They trust me to lay down my life for that.
Apparently, I guess that. So Eric, you have had some very interesting tribal councils lately. You know, you almost got idled out. You got saved by Pan with an extra life. Then you just left tribal council through an advantage you have. Are we going to see anything like that tonight?
Who knows, Brendan? Who knows? I mean, what everyone says is true, that no one really hears anything, and I feel like when you to go back to the question you asked, there's an advantage to waiting until the end. There is, because if you're rock solid with people, and you know that you can get those people together that quick, you're rock solid, but everyone else is still scrambling, doesn't know what's happening, everything becomes chaos. And if you're in a group that's composed and together, when the game becomes chaotic, it's a huge advantage. And in terms of what that does, to go back to your question to me, what does that do to the odds of advantages to come out? I think when it's this chaotic, I think the odds of advantages coming out, especially when they're as fun as they are in this game, the odds skyrocket if those come out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see multiple things play tonight.
Okay. Leslie, another fact here is as we get down in numbers, the opportunities to play these advantages are getting less and less. I'll be truthful. There are advantages that expire at Final 10. There's some that expire at Final 9, some at 8, some at 7, some at 6. So we're kind of in this, and I already told you, the store to spend your coins is only going to be open one more time. So we might start seeing less advantages, but we might start seeing maybe the stockpile get. Do you expect that to happen soon?
Maybe not tonight, but definitely, like you were saying, with F10, F8, all of that type of stuff, I really think we're going to start seeing, maybe not a big explosion of advantages, because a lot have been used throughout the season by all the tribes. But I do feel like there's going to be some little small pops here or there as we dwindle down closer to the final trial.
Okay. Derek, what about tonight? What are you expecting? Do you think folks are unified on a name, or has it been just kind of chaos in the last half hour?
Chaos for sure. I don't think a group of 11 is going to be unified tonight. Expect the unexpected, I'm pretty sure, and advantages are coming out. I just think that the way this game's being played and everyone keeping it tight-lipped until a couple minutes before tribal just really does create paranoia, and who knows what's going to happen tonight, Brendan.
Yeah, we'll see. Now, Derek, you got most likely who you'd want to introduce to your family, and that was the only one you got tonight. You shared that with Grace. Grace got a bunch of other positive stuff. So Grace also got most trustworthy. She got who would you want to win if it wasn't you, which could reveal some thoughts about what these future juries are thinking. And I think that's it. But Grace, yeah, so getting nice stuff, is that, for this sake, is that good or bad for you? Because that, on one hand, I feel it might put a target on your back, but on the other hand, I'm like, at least they like you.
I mean, yeah, it's always nice to hear nice things about yourself. But yeah, it could definitely put a target on you. Yeah, I was a little. I mean, I'm always happy to get the nice ones. I don't want the bad ones. So, yeah, it's but you worry about a target being painted on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fine line. Like you want to get the nice ones, but you don't want to get all the nice ones.
Mm-hmm.
Pam, you got Morgan's favorite one. I always say this because the first org I ever played with Morgan, she got this one, who's getting voted out tonight, which we pointed out during the challenge has almost never been the case. So the person who's ever gotten this has never been the one that got voted out. Do you feel good about that lucky streak, or does it finally happen tonight?
I'm hoping that it does not happen tonight. I prefer it not to happen.
Obviously.
So we can see. Hopefully we keep it the right way.
Okay. And Dom, jury started. And our first two jurors had some choice words on their way out. Does that worry you and impact how you might want someone to be voted out tonight?
I don't believe in something called a limited jury. I think it is very important on how you vote somebody out and how you conduct yourself towards that person. That's why trust and all that stuff is very important. That's why people do get upset when, you spend 20 days with this person and they tell you nothing but truth and have your back, and then one night it all changes. So of course they have rights to be upset. So my reasoning to those two people, I don't think I did anything wrong towards them. I feel differently, but I definitely always watch out on how I conduct myself towards a person, if I vote them out, regardless if I'm close with them or not.
Well, jury management has won and lost games here. That's for sure. Tony, Valdo, Slater, Jenny, Morgan, any questions?
What's everyone's favorite flavor ice cream? Start with you.
The correct answer is cookie dough, and I think that's it.
Fish food from Ben and Jerry's.
That's a good one, too.
Mine is Ben and Jerry's mint chocolate cookie.
If I wanted mint chocolate chip, I would brush, why do I want to brush my teeth, with ice
Thank you,
cream?
Melissa. I wasn't going to say anything because I thought people would be like, ew, but yes, Melissa, yes.
There's always a couple.
I drove past Ben and Jerry's factory today and their graveyard. It's a great place where all the old names of the ice cream, they have little plaques there for the ones they retired.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm seriously hooked on now, though? We have this local ice cream shop that has vegan raspberry gelato. That shit is so fucking good. Like, the only reason I tried it was because they have free samples. Because normally I hear vegan and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not for me. But I promise, this shit is so good.
Well, someone's game is getting frozen tonight.
I am curious. Question for Pam. When does jury management start for you?
It already started. It started day one. Making friends, connecting with people, finding out who everybody is. It's a game, but just making friends with everybody. Connecting, the connecting part. And I try not to be negative towards people, and just be fun. So, day one.
Okay. All right. At this point, does anyone have any pre-vote advantages or anything else they would like to say before we go into a vote? Seeing none, it is time to vote. Please put your parchments in your confessional. If you have questions about any advantages, please let us know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And we will count the votes. We'll be back. Oh, shoot. Y'all saw the Touchy Subjects answers. Sorry, y'all saw the Touchy Subjects answers.
I just saw Derek's face was like, what? I was like, what was that?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be seeing this or not, but I'm just gonna smirk.
I was literally about to go to my confessional and be like, do you know you're sharing your screen?
Nothing crazy. You just saw Touchy Subjects responses.
I'm on my phone, so I couldn't really see it, but I was like, what is that? I just saw Derek.
Oh,
So I was like, who?
I saw my face and I was like, come on, Granddad. You guys are like, no, I don't care. You guys got 9 minutes anyways. I still have a speech for it.
All right, I have the votes. All right, you know what I'm gonna do to prevent any scream from coming on. At this point, if anyone has a hidden immunity, idol, or advantage they would like to play, now's the time to do so.
Hello, Brandon.
Mike.
So, on the challenge, and I forgot my speech. Darn it. What happened in the challenge, and from what happened from the Force March Tribal, I think I may get voted off or I may not get voted off, but it's gotta be safe and sorry, and I would like to play the Spring Mushroom.
Alright, I can confirm you have the Spring Mushroom. We will play it once I find the right window. I think I got so paranoid, I think I closed it out. Yeah, there we go.
It was played during the voting phase, by the way, guys.
Yes. Alright. How many times would you like to spin it, or shuffle?
Dan, this is my first time playing. Let's do it 3 times.
1, 2, 3, and spin. Mike, you are...
Close again?
Oh, safe! You are safe! Congratulations, Mike. Any votes cast for Mike will not count. Anyone else? Alright, I'll read the votes. Once the votes are read, the person getting voted out will have just a couple seconds just to say their goodbyes, and we'll put them in the waiting room for our next interview. And we might have you meet one of the jurors. First vote, Mike, does not count. Eric, 1 vote Eric. Leslie, 1 vote Leslie. Dom, that's 1 vote Eric, 1 vote Leslie, 1 vote Dom. Dom, that's 2 votes Dom. 1 vote Leslie, 1 vote Eric. Dom, that's 3 votes Dom, 1 vote Leslie, 1 vote Eric. Pam, that's 1 vote Pam, 3 votes Dom, 1 vote Leslie, 1 vote Eric. Pam, that's 2 votes Pam, 3 votes Dom, 1 vote Leslie, 1 vote Eric. Pam, we are tied. 3 votes Pam, 3 votes Dom, 1 vote Leslie, 1 vote Eric. Pam, that's 4 votes Pam, 3 votes Dom, 1 vote left. And the next person...
I want to use my power-up boomerang flower.
Yes?
Take one of my votes off and give it to Dom.
Alright, so that will be... I can bring that on the screen just so you all can see that. So that is... I should have had that ready, but I was so paranoid I took my other stuff off the screen. Alright. Boomerang flower. While the votes are read, a vote can be redirected. So this vote is being redirected to Dom. So that's 4 votes Dom, 3 votes Pam. 1 vote left. And I'll take that one off the screen. And the last vote is Pam. We have a tie. 4 votes Pam, 4 votes Dom. Alright, at this time, we will do a revote. Dom, Pam, is there anything you would like to say to the players before they go into a revote? And if folks want to do some discussion, they're allowed to do so.
Go ahead, Pam.
I just want to say I enjoy playing this game. I play with my whole heart. And I will tell you what I'm going to do and do what I tell you. I do not go and lie around your back and say I'm going to do this and do that. If I tell you I'm going to vote this way, that's the way I'm going to vote. And I hope you guys understand that.
Yeah, I mean, to the people I've talked to, I've been very truthful. I've been wanting to play. The people who have been good to me, I've been making sure I returned that. Mike, I didn't vote for you. I said I wasn't going to. I assume you voted me, which I understand that because with Pam, so I respect the decision. And I hope you guys can keep me in the game. I think Pam is an incredible competitor, which I'm not as good as
hope you guys can keep that in mind.
All right. If anyone have anything they would like to discuss publicly?
I'd like to know, I didn't vote for you because when I played the mushroom, it said I have to sacrifice my vote, so I didn't vote for everyone.
That's my bad then. And I guess.
You're all good.
Yeah. I don't know. I really would like to stay in the game. I understand everyone has their game to play.
All right, and just to confirm, if you forfeited your vote, you do not get a vote in the revote. If your vote was stolen or redirected in any way, outside the blue shell one, because we just did one at random, that vote is still in the control of whatever it's in control of. Other than that, you cannot use any other advantages in a revote. All right. Anyone else have anything they would like to say? All right. It's time to revote. Please put your new parchments in your host chat. right, I have the votes. Oh, I was still on camera the whole time. All right. First vote is Pam. Second vote, Dom. 1 vote Pam, 1 vote Dom. Pam. 2 votes Pam, 1 vote Dom. Dom. That's 2 votes Dom, 2 votes Pam. Pam. That's 3 votes Pam, 2 votes Dom. Pam. That's 4 votes Pam, 2 votes Dom. And the next person voted out of Survivor Primetime, and the third member of our jury, Pam. Pam, the tribe has spoken.
Brendan, thank you guys. You're wonderful. I love your organization and everything. Everybody else, this is, you know, you don't like competition. Come on, play the game with people who want to play the game. Not people who are just going to sit there and be someone sitting there. Talk to people. Freaking the last 2 minutes of the game, don't tell me who you're going to vote for. You guys are playing this game like assholes. That's exactly it. You know, I enjoy this game, but it has been nerve-wracking. I'm kind of glad I'm done because my freaking nerves can calm down. So, I love you, Brendan. I love you, Tony. I love all you. Valdo, Slater, you guys are great. This is the best org that I've been a part of.
Good game.
We love you, Pam. Pam, I'm going to put you in the waiting room. We'll do an exit interview.
Okay.
All right. Everyone else, congrats, Final 10. I'll probably be late with getting the challenge stuff together, but my goal is some point tonight. So grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us tonight. Another interesting tribal, another juror that's calling folks out. We'll see what ends up happening Wednesday. We're going to be doing a live submission challenge, so we'll see how that goes. And Tribal Council, 8:30 on Wednesday. See you then. Good night. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And